Wow, what a fucking pass. That was peanut butter we were teaching him.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Carlos Rodon. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Rodon ready. Here comes. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side. Goldie takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Here's Trey Turner.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Just ball missed.
I got a ball, one strike.
That one at 95 missed up top. Ball two. And downstairs.
Damn. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 3-2. Swung on, belted. Bellinger in a full sprint. Puts it away for the out. Two down. Two down, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. And there's a ball.
That's off the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Ball two.
Next
Ball
offering
three.
misses, and it's 3-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
There's a swing and a drive. Judge really on his horse for this one. And that is that. Back in the Bronx. And towing the slab here, Christopher Sanchez.
try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Aaron Judge.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. One out, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. In for a strike, 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And another ball. And it is 2-1. Man at first, one away. And that one pulled foul. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane.
Runner on the go. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. That's in there. Strike one. Rodon, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And delivers outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And here comes Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Out there to center. Bellinger makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in the Bronx singing, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah. They had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States. And we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's inside, off the mark. The count now 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Kepler pulls it in on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ben Rice in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Dansby Swanson at the plate and takes high there. Fought off foul. Rice at second with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. New inning getting started. Here's JT Realmuto. Rodon back to work. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And lines out to third. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Marsh.
0-1.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
Back to the mound. He's got it. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And that is out of play. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
That's inside.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Marsh running hard. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one.
Judge.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Judge out on the play. 2 down, bases empty. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler settles underneath it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Start of the fourth, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Splits the plate, and that is strike one.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it skips in the dirt.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Just missed.
Ball two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Harper stands in now and watches strike one. And it's fouled away.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?"
One ball.
That was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That's
Ball.
down and in.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball
Take your
4.
base.
And that's their first base
The
runner
batter,
of the
the
game.
designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to
Schwarber.
hit here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one ripped. Back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next
Now,
offering
one
is
ball, 1 strike.
downstairs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
up
4.
for the
So now the
Yankees,
Yankees
the
cleanup
first
hitter,
baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
The lefty fires. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Marsh on the move. Brings it in, and there's one away. Bellinger up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Throw not in time, and he's safe. Man at first with 1 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That missed
1
by
ball,
a lot.
2
Going to count
strikes.
1 and 2. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now batting.
Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a chopper out to short. They take the force out. That's the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's a ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one the other way, and foul ball. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. One away. And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 so far.
Realmuto.
Foul ball there. Realmuto goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Kepler batting with one down, takes a strike. Realmuto at first, one gone. Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the.
Swanson snags it, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Marsh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1 and 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Swanson digs in. This one in the air right field. Castellanos gets under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for New York, Seiya Suzuki. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Kepler makes the grab. And the inning is over. top six. This is
Phillies,
Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 41, Jeff
In there to knees. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Trey Turner now, both two in this one.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. Around second is Turner. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a
hit on the ground by B2. Over to Goldie. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Jonathan.
Hard hit left side.
Leisinger.
Swanson fires over to first. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Aaron Judge. Sanchez back to work. Inside, and it's 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. On to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Goldie up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. And that one fouled off. Slice to right. That one hops against the fence.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Makes the grab. And we're back. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Suzuki running hard for it. And there's one away. Here comes Real Muto.
Next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Real Muto.
That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Suzuki, long run on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Check swing, and he held up. One out, base is empty. That's a hit. One down. Now batting Max Kepler. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul straight back. Real Muto, the base runner at first with one out. Runner on the go again. Judge is under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Real Muto runs. Pitch in for a strike. Saves at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check on the runner. Real Muto back in there.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
up
the third
for the
baseman,
Yankees,
Jazz Chisholm
the
Jr.
third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Stop. Throws to first in time. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground out to short. Zips it across. And that quickly 2 away. And here's the catcher, Ben Rice.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. To the right side. Stop. Throws to first, and the Yanks go quietly. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 54, Max Fried.
Misses inside. Ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add on. It's 4-2. So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Strike on the inside corner. Fried measures 6 feet 4 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Late swing, foul to the left. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cabrera handles, throws to first. Harper retired. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game. And that one clips the corner. And he swings over the top there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. Chisholm makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now in the Bronx, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's Dansby Swanson. The Yankees looking to rally. And there's a foul ball. Max Lazar takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the dirt, and 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Oh, that's out.
Judge up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
2-0.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 2-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Stanton now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to read.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Ruiz.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees, number 28, Austin Wells.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Over to stop for one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. First pitch just misses. Inside just missed. There's a strike. That one lifted to left. Dominguez settles under it and makes the catch. One down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Bellinger settles under this one. That's out number 2. And now it's JT Realmuto.
JT.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back in the Bronx,
leading
here's
up
Cody
for the
Bellinger.
Yankees, the center fielder, Cody. Bellinger.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Matt Strong.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1-run game, bottom 9.
One
Not
ball,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
The third baseman, number 13.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground, right side, stop. The throw to first. He's out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on.
beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need the label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to depend on this punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I be preferring my venison. Windowton black at the minimum sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Fist full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grill in the incoming call from Shabaya Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking device on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the well. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate the city, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons who cheer the spice strips. MS Supreme 98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather get cold. 7 consecutive strikes, that professional bold. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it.
Education, but I can see right through a powdered face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you trying to hold me back? I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. I don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your drink, though. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, though. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off, got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think this a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My